Hey everyone, we're going to have another anime haul today, and we're going to have some updates at the end for the channel, so keep tuned to the end of the video to see what I'm going to be up to in the coming weeks, months, etc. And so we're going to do the anime haul first, so if you're interested in that, that's going to be happening now, and then later, once we get to the channel updates, if you don't want to see those, that's fine, you can click off then. But yeah, let's get right into it. First, we have some purchases that were online, and if you watched my last anime haul video, you know that I recently bought Quintessential Quintuplets Season 1, and so I went ahead and bought Season 2 and the movie. These were just online purchases from Walmart. They weren't a special deal or anything, but I wanted to pick them up just to, make sure that I got them. And then I bought Planets. I think that's how it's pronounced, Planets. And this was from, where was this from? This was from Amazon. They had a decent price on it. I've been meaning to pick this up for years, but I just never got around to it. So I figured that I should just hurry up and do that before it's out of stock, out of print forever. It may come back eventually. There's no such thing as something that will never come back, but better safe than sorry. Now we're going to move on to the secondhand store purchases. So these are where I'll be showing off actual deals. So the first one is one that I'm actually pretty excited about, and that is Konosuba Legend of Crimson, the movie. So this is the movie for Konosuba. It came out between seasons 2 and 3, and Crunchyroll released the first 3 seasons, but they didn't release the movie on Blu-ray. So it never received a North American release. You can see down here it has this age rating symbol. This is a European release. It's region B, so it won't play on my American Blu-ray players, but I can just stick in my Blu-ray drive that I have set up on my computer. I can rip it or I can view it from there. So this way I actually own the movie, so good. It's really weird that we got season 2 and we got season 3, but we didn't get the movie that came between the two. So super happy to finally have this. It doesn't seem to be like a super amazing release. It seems fairly bare bones. Bonus features are commercials, so yeah, just the movie. And it is by Crunchyroll, so Crunchyroll did release it in Europe, but they didn't bother to do it in America. I'm not sure why, but you can see down there it says region B. So this is actually my first region B pickup. I've been aware that Europe and other regions have gotten releases that America hasn't, so it's always been an option, but I've never jumped for it just because I really do prefer to get American releases. But it seems pretty definite that Crunchyroll is not going to release this movie. Maybe someday down the line, maybe Discotek could pick it up somehow, or some other publisher like Animego or whoever else, but yeah, I'm not gonna count on it. So yeah, just picking this up to make sure that will happen, that I have in my collection. And I mean, if I waited until some other publisher picked that up, who knows how long that could be. That could be 5-10 years from now. So I'm happy to pick this up now. Here's one that I have never heard of. Summoned to Another World for a Second Time. No idea if this is any good. I assume that's your standard isekai slop, but it was cheap. It was $15. That seems pretty reasonable to me. So yeah, it's from Crunchyroll as well. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. No idea if this will be any good. Another blind purchase. This is Leviathan: The Last Defense. It's animated by Gonzo. Gonzo, I'm not sure when, they're not still around, are they? I have no idea. But I know that they used to be, pretty big. They made some good stuff back in the day. And this is a Sentai release, but I looked it up on their website and it wasn't listed anymore, so it must be out of print. So Sentai stuff, it's cheap when it's in print and it's been around for a while. Like, when it's brand new, they'll charge like $50-$60 for something, but then through various sales over time, it will drop down to like nothing. So then after it goes out of print, then it skyrockets back up in price, and maybe Sentai reprints it and the cycle continues, or maybe they don't reprint it and that just stays expensive forever. I haven't actually checked the secondhand market for this. I have no idea how much this is worth if I got a good deal. For $15, I figure I can't go wrong. Excited for this one, Fafner Heaven and Earth. I own Fafner the series, but I own the Blu-ray that did not come with the movie bundled with it. It was first released as just the series on Blu-ray, and then they re-released it with the movie bundled in. And so I have the old first release, so now I have the movie to go with it. Another Funimation release for $12. Happy to find this movie so I can complete Fafner. And we're already at my last pickup. This was a short, haul, but I have other things to talk about. So my last pickup, I am super excited for Solar Adventure. This is a DVD. I don't know anything about this distributor, Digiview Entertainment. I knew nothing about this movie before I bought it. I just know that it looked bad. But for $2, can't go wrong. And so I looked it up. It's actually a Korean animated film, so it's technically not anime, I guess, but if it's and it's mechs, so I do love me some mech anime, and it, judging by just the quality of this release, I am not expecting anything good. Hopefully it's bad in a good way. So that's it for my anime haul. I do want to show you something else though. Here I have just a regular old VHS of Neon Genesis Evangelion. This is the first volume. But I've had this forever. This is not part of the anime haul. This stopped working, so I was just holding on to it. I had no idea what to do with it. So I decided to make something of it. So you may notice that I punched the window out down on this side. It's still here, but it's sloped like that. And I took out the innards. There's no tape in here anymore. And why I did that is that I don't know if anyone has ever done this before, but I am super proud of myself. But I turned it into a dice tower. And it works really well. The dice go into this hole in the back, and then they come out the front here with the slope. It is a bit loose. When I screwed it back together, I left it a bit loose because if I tighten the screws all the way, the dice would get stuck. And also, I just have a piece of tape holding the ramp in place. So it's definitely not a quality build or anything, but it works, and that's what's important. And a fun thing that you can do, because it's a VHS, is you can take a clamshell VHS case like this Endless Waltz VHS here. And sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to position all my things here. Last time I made one of these videos, I kept moving away from the mic, so now I have the mic in the shot of the camera so that it's in front of me. Hopefully that works, but yeah, anyways, so what you can do is you can take the dice tower and just put it in there, and now you have a dice tray, and you can just it works really well. So if you have any VHS lying around that are broken, I don't recommend, ruining a perfectly good VHS tape to do this. I mean, I suppose if you have like 5 copies of some random VHS, then it won't hurt to, get rid of one of them. But I think it's best to try to make junk usable again. So I love this. I think it's great. But there's a reason why I made a dice tower, and that's because I have some projects coming up that you'll be seeing in the near future. And so the 3 projects, one of them is nowhere near completion yet. I have nothing to show you. I'm not even going to announce what it is because I don't want to make any empty promises. But it is in the works, and it's a big one, so it's taking a while. Another project is one that is in the works. It will come out. I will tease it at the very end of this video. And then the third project, that one is coming out very soon. Give it like a week or 2. So that project is related to this. So I have a quick clip to show you. Here it is. Enjoy. So yeah, that is reincarnated as a weeb in my 30s. I must defeat the demon lord using physical media. Yeah, interesting title. Obviously kind of lampooning isekai titles. I'm pretty excited for it. It's going to be all about rolling dice and figuring out what anime I can show you based on that. So I'll explain it more when the video comes out, but be excited for random dice rolls and anime to go with it. Yeah, I add some lore in with it, and we'll see how that goes. It might be cringe and I might just drop it, or it might be really fun and I'll keep going with it, but we're going to try it out. It shouldn't be too lore heavy. It's going to be focused on the anime and the dice rolls. It's not going to be all about, telling a story, but, I figured that having a basic plot surrounding it might be fun. So yeah, that is coming out. If not next week, then the week after. Progress is, going fairly well on that. And it should be a whole series. Like, I plan to make it so that I can continue to do this if it does well. If it just doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But if it works, then I could do several episodes. So yeah, that's about all I had to say. So I guess I'll show you the other project and I'll see you later. So everyone, take care. See ya.